If this doesn't work, it's a sign from the universe. Fuck, lighting. Really? Okay, well. I'm so nervous. Yikes. Hey guys. Can y'all let me know if you can see this or hear this? Don't get on me about the lighting. I could leave in 2 seconds. I'm kidding. My heart's beating really fast. My roots are so brown. Anyways, I had a toner mishap and yeah. What's up, Joe? I saw your comments to me the other day. I appreciate you. I think that was you. Fuck, I don't know. I appreciate anybody who still cares at me cares about me at this point. I'm so nervous. I hope y'all are doing good. I know it's been a couple of hot minutes, and I want to make one thing clear to you guys. I am here because at 5, I think it was around 5 my time, I woke up. I was having a dream or something. I woke up and oh, thank you, Joe. I woke up and I saw that I got a message on my studio and I was like, what the fuck? And it was like literally 5 a.m. and I saw it was a message from my boy No Stick, and I was like, oh my god. So I read it and I told him that I'd be back soon. So I guess it's soon. So y'all can thank No Stick for me being here with you today. And if No Stick sees this, what's up? Thank you so much for that message. Is that weird? Honestly, it was like a sign from the universe at 5 a.m. Like, I was like, okay, fine. Fuck it. So yeah. It was so sweet too. He was like, I know this is an old video, but like I just wanted to make sure. Because I took a bunch of stuff off of my channel because I don't know. I fucking felt like it. So I don't know what else to say. I mean, there is so much to say, but some of it is gonna hi Wi-Fi. That's as good a reason as any. I thought so. So I'm gonna say this to you guys right now. If I talk fast, it's because I'm gonna get emotional and I'm gonna try to get through this as as non-emotional as I can. So fuck. All right. You know what? Let's first, he's not gonna see this, but I want to say happy birthday to my best friend. It's his birthday today. It was my birthday recently too, but it's his birthday today. We're 27. We were born like a week apart, so that's a thing. Happy birthday, Match. If you see this, I love you. And I hope you're having the best birthday ever. You're not going to see this, but all right. So update time. I'm trying to think of how. So, if you've been a part of my channel for forever, happy late birthday. Thank you. Yeah, I'm 27. I don't know how that happened. So, if you guys are, if you've been following me at all over my time, you know that I had a cat named Base, and you would have seen her in videos. So part of the reason why I was gone was because, emotionally, it was hard. It's been a hard fucking few months. I don't know what time is. Anyways, time is a social construct. So okay, so the story goes like this. She fell really hard one day, like hit the ground super hard. And it was at that moment that I realized that if something happened to her physically, like if she fell or broke a hip or something happened, that I don't know what I would do. Anyways, so she fell that one day. I was like, I'm gonna make a doctor's appointment for her because, like, I don't know, they were talking about arthritis medicine and all this stuff for her, and I was like, maybe I can get medicine so that she won't fall. And anyways, she had like a couple things happen to her that were not okay leading up to this point. And so fast forward, I made a vet appointment for her. On the day of the vet appointment, she actually had a seizure, like another seizure. She had, I think, 2 at this point. Anyways, I take her to the vet, and they basically say that there is nothing that they can do, and that I can either decide to take her home that day, pumped up full of medicine, and bring her back the next day to put her down, or I could put her down that day because she was already at the vet anyway. See, when she went to the vet, call me naive or whatever. I was not expecting for them to say that to me. So, like, I didn't say goodbye to her at all. Like, I was just like, okay, babe, like, I know you're gonna hate the bed, but, like, they're gonna make you better, you know? So, whew. Anyways, I knew that it was best for me to bring her home for one last day, even though it was the worst fucking day of my life. I knew that it was best for her. So anyways, I took her home, or my dad went and got her from the vet, took her home. They pumped her full of medicine to feel better. Essentially what had happened was her body had stopped accepting nutrients from her food and water. So she was eating, she was drinking water, but nothing was going through her body as it should have. So she lost like a bunch of weight, and it wasn't great. Anyways, so and it was also hard because my mom, like, nobody knew. The only people that knew were my dad and DP, because my mom was on a trip and I didn't want to fuck up her trip. So I couldn't really talk about it because I didn't want it to get out there. And so it was like a really hard couple of fucking days for me, because if you guys know, like, Baze is my heart. So it was hard for me, and I okay, let me just finish the story and then. So basically, it was a hard couple of days. The day that she actually went to the vet to get put down, I couldn't be inside my house. Like, I physically could not be inside my house. It's like, anyways, so I drove around with my dad and we got donuts. And I'll never forget, there was this lady on the sidewalk. You guys are gonna think I'm so fucked up. There was this lady on the sidewalk, and she was walking like 3 dogs. And I looked and I saw the lady and my dad, who also loved Baze so much, like so much, which made it harder. But anyways, so the lady with the dogs, I remember looking and, like, not screaming out the window, but just like saying out the window, like, you know, they're gonna fucking die one day. Like, say I'm fucked up. I don't know. Anyways, so that happened, and then later on that night, I was obviously a mess because of that. And my dad was like, Tay, you have to come outside. You have to see this. So I'm like, okay. I go outside. And there was this crazy moon outside, you guys. Like, crazy. If I can remember, I'll put it as the thumbnail of this video, because y'all need to see, like, this moon was insane. And for those of you who don't know, the moon is like really special to me. I'm a Cancer, and so it's my ruling planet, if y'all care about that. And then also, as a little girl, it has significance to me. So when I saw that moon, I was like, holy. Anyways, so that happened. And yeah, I wanted to tell you guys sooner, but to be honest with you, like, I tried to film a video so many times, and it just, like, either I ended up, like, sobbing, which, like, y'all don't need to see, or something crazy happened. So I appreciate the love, you guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, I will love her forever, and she'll always be a part of me, and she'll always be a part of the channel. So I thought that I would tell you guys that, even though it's crazy depressing. I'm sorry. And yeah, it's hard. Like, it's weird. Death hits you differently every single time. It truly does. I remember when my best friend passed away, that was different too, because in a weird way, like, it's not like it doesn't hurt you. It hurts everything hurts. Like, it was a terrible time. But in a weird way, it's like you could separate from it. Like, I could go to my house and, like, listen to music and not think about it for, like, 2 seconds. Where with when Bae passed, like, Bae's was always with me. Always. Like, we were never, ever, ever apart. So I think that was the hardest part for me, because, like, everywhere I was, she was. So there's that. And yeah. But I'm super thankful for her. Like, even though she's not here anymore, I'm still, like, I'm so happy that I had her through so many of my life things. Like, I don't know. I mean, you can't really explain it unless you've had, like, a similar situation, but yeah. So other than that, we can talk about happy things now. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to get that out. I'm actually proud of myself. I did that pretty well. Oh yeah, definitely give all your animals all the love. Yeah, I mean, honestly, shout out to my dad and Death Punch at that time, because I don't know how I would have made it through. Because, like, it was literally just me, my dad, and Death Punch. Like, nobody else knew. So, for, like, some days. And so, and then for my birthday, my mom, she got me, like, a picture frame with, like, these pictures in it. I was like, oh my God, you're trying to kill me? I can't. I still miss her, like, every moment. But, yeah. So yeah. I don't know where to go from here. I'm so weird and so nervous still. I'm sorry, guys. Ooh, peep how sparkly my earrings are. I didn't plan that. I can't believe I'm 27. Like, it's crazy to think about how 27, like when I was like 15, 16, I was like, by the time I'm 27, I'm gonna have all this shit. Like, I'm gonna have all my shit together. 27, it's all gonna be perfect. Meanwhile, I'm 27 and I still feel 12. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. Sorry. But I did miss you guys. I never want you guys to think that I just like don't care anymore, because it's never that I don't care. It's just that I go through my phases where I feel like it's I'm 37 and I still feel that way. Yeah, it's a trip. I don't know. And it was kind of sad on my birthday too, because like I had all these plans in my head of like what I thought it was gonna be, and it's still Rona, so like I can't do what I wanted to do, and I still don't have a fucking passport, and like it just, you know. But shout out to my people, to my peeps, for saying happy birthday and making sure that I was still alive. And yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it was one of my best birthdays, but I've had worse. It's fine. You have to let go of fucking expectations of things. That's what it is. I mean, it's easier to say than to actually do that, but I don't know what else I got for you guys. But as far as like what I'm gonna be doing on YouTube, or if I'm gonna be doing YouTube, I'm gonna be real with you. I have no fucking idea. I know that I don't know anything. I know that I miss talking with you, and I know that I should probably do something. And if I took down your favorite videos, I apologize. Maybe I'll put them back up. I don't know. No promises. No promises. But it's funny because when I took down all the videos, like you select all of them, right? And then it goes down the list and it like takes it off the channel or whatever. And at the end, like when it was done, it was like, some of your videos are still up, or whatever the fuck it said. And I was like, well, the videos that are still up, apparently they're supposed to be there, because I tried to take it all down. But yeah. So I'm gonna just take that as the universe being like, no, these need to stay up. I have no idea what videos actually are still up. I should probably see, but my roots are so dark, you guys. Like I said, I had a slight toning mishap. Did y'all know that if you take the vaccine, it apparently affects your hair? Allegedly, I don't know, but I only have my first one so far. Hopefully I'm getting my second one soon. I don't know. But when they call me, I'll get it. So if you want to save all her videos, do it now. I mean, I don't know why you would at this point. I really don't. But you can. Why did you remove some of your videos? Because I don't want to say that I was done with YouTube, but I was kind of done with YouTube. I don't know. I've kind of been done with a lot of things. Like, my passion for things is like gone. I don't know what that is, or if I need to go on some kind of medication, but like, I don't want to do anything. I don't know what that is. So I was like, I'm just gonna get rid of my channel. Also, a lot of things that I said in previous videos are things that I don't necessarily, that I wouldn't say at 27. So like, my most viewed video is called Wheelchair Sex. I don't know what I was trying to do there, but we've all had that experience of getting tired of something and then going back to it again later. Yeah, that's pretty much my life experience. I have a lot of fucking doubts, you guys. The reality of the situation is I have a lot of things that I need to work through. And I don't even fully understand what the things are. I just know that I have a lot of bad habits and I have a lot of things that I need to correct. So trying to do that. Honestly, I mean this wholeheartedly. Since I've been gone from YouTube, I truly have been trying to work on myself, believe it or not. I don't know if I have made any significant progress, but I've been trying. But yeah. I'm proud of myself right now for getting through that whole story. And I didn't cry. Y'all have no idea how many times I tried to film a video and just ended up sobbing into the camera. And then I'd look at it later and I'd be like, nobody wants to see you fucking snot and cry everywhere. No, but I am I can't do that. I can't do that to myself. I can't do that to you guys. But yeah, it was fucking hard. It was hard to lose bays. Definitely. But I had to do it. So y'all should have seen so my dad took her to the vet, dropped her off, and he comes into the room. I'm still lying in bed at this point. he walks into the room and says, he's like, they have to put her down. And I was like, what? Like, I could not comprehend the words. Yeah, it was crazy. But I knew right away, just like from the look on his face. I've never seen my dad that pale in my life. Like, he was pale. Like, literally, like he just saw a ghost. And I was like, something happened. And yeah. But I'm thankful that I had the people that I had around me. No, it's so hard not to tell people. And yeah. But I mean, I know it's cliche and nobody likes to hear it, but death is a part of life. And so you deal. And I thought about getting another animal at some point. I probably will at some point. I don't know when, but oh, thank you, Joe. I appreciate you. Yeah. It was crazy too. Like, once they gave her the drugs, for me to take her home that day, it was like, because basically they explained it to me like this. They were like, because she hasn't gotten the proper nutrients, like she can't get the proper nutrients in her body, that's why she's like falling. And she was eating a lot because she was trying to get the nutrients and her body just wasn't getting it in her system. So when they gave her the drugs, I don't know what they gave her, but when they gave her the drugs, she like sprung back to life. And I was like, this is so weird. And they were like, yeah, like she's gonna seem fine for like that day, but she's not fine. And I was like, but she looks fine. Like, it's such a mind fuck. And I remember her appointment was at like 5:00 to be put down. And I explained it like, you're like waiting to hit an iceberg. Like, you know the Titanic is gonna hit. And you know that when it hits, it's gonna hurt you like so bad. And you're just like waiting and waiting for to hit, and it's just the weirdest feeling. I've never felt that before. And yeah, so it's weird. I remember like the night before, like she was completely normal, like eating food in the middle of the night, drinking water in the middle of the night, using the litter box, like she was completely fine. And I remember just thinking like, this is so weird. Because like whenever you picture something happening, you picture like, you know, an illness or like a clear sign of like death approaching, you know? So I'm totally using you guys as my therapist right now. I'm sorry. But yeah. So hug your animals. Give them the treats and the loves. But yeah, I know I know she's still around somewhere. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to update you guys on. I like listening to you talk. Thank you. It's all I know how to do. It feels so weird being back and like talking to myself again. I mean, I talk to myself all the time. Like to a camera. I told myself I was going to make this an hour long. So if you guys have any questions or you just want to say something to me, like how dare you leave, and like feel free to say that now. There's still purple in my hair. Anyways. I had that thought too, like if I deleted all my videos, then you guys couldn't comment on anything, which is weird. My dog's name is Raven. Oh, I love that. Oh. Yeah, anybody who's going through the loss of a pet right now, I have no, like, I don't know what to say to make it better for you, because truthfully, like, there's nothing anybody could say. Like, on my birthday, my mom gave me the pictures of Bays in a frame, and like, I literally cried just seeing the pictures, and like, she's still the background of my phone, and just like, it's horrible. It's so fucking painful. But I mean, if I can say anything, it would just be like, think of the good times. Like, I know that's really like lame to say, just like think of when things were good and you didn't have any pain in your life. Like, I hate when people say that, but also that's kind of all you can do. Like, through everything that I've gone through, losing my grandma, losing my best friend, graduating high school, going to college, all that stuff, like my parents separating, like all of that shit, like Baze was always there. So for that, I am incredibly grateful, because I don't know what I would have done in this world if it was just me during those times. So, love your animals and be thankful every day that you have them healthy. That's all I can say. I always remember this one time I was in high school, and like literally everyone was saying, like, if you don't finish your shit, if you don't do what you have to do, you're gonna fail. And I remember sitting in my room being like, well, I'm gonna fail. I guess I'm gonna become a hobo. I guess I'm gonna like not do anything with my life. I guess I'm just gonna fail out of high school. Like freaking out right in my room. And she hopped up on all my books, like on top of my desk, and just like looked up at me. And I was like, oh, yeah, I have family and I have people, and I'm probably not gonna become a hobo because like I have family that cares about me, and school's really not the end of the world, and even if I don't graduate, it's gonna be okay. I could do other things. Like I just, sometimes you need reminders. Um that there's life beyond what you're currently going through. And yeah, I'll always remember that because I was like losing my shit. Losing my shit. And all she did was just like look up at me and be like, bitch, you're gonna be okay. Like just stop. You're okay. And sometimes like that's all my anxious heart needs is just a person or a thing to be like, you're cool, you're good. So she was that for me for a lot of years, and I'm thankful for that. Cause I'm anxious all the time. Not all the time, most of the time. Majority of the time. So yeah. Sounds like she always had your back. Oh, definitely. Like she had no choice. I was supplying the food and the everything. So she was like, I guess you're okay. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah. So I couldn't even like look at old videos that she was in. I was like, I can't touch those. But she's like I said, she's still the background of my phone. I'm funny. I appreciate that. Not a lot of people think that. Thank you. I'm glad I can entertain one person at least. But I hope you guys are doing well. I do think of you like more often than I would like to admit. I'm always like, damn, what are these people doing? Where did they go? Like, I hope they're okay. I hope they're like disinfecting their hands. Like these are the things that I think. It still feels so weird, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I should say, if you're still here, like, and you're still subscribed to me, I appreciate you. Because, like, rightfully so, people have been, like, dropping, like, flies. So if you're still here, thank you. I sanitized my hands. I was worried when you didn't have a video for a few months. Yeah, I mean, sorry, I should read the rest of your comment before I comment. I'm glad you decided to do a live stream today. Thank you. I have a habit of like disappearing and coming back and disappearing. It's probably unhealthy, but it's kind of what I do. With everything, not just with you guys. I can be very indecisive. And plus, like, not that I'm comparing, but I'm comparing. A lot of people do this shit better than me. So I'm always like, do people really care? So yeah, I appreciate the people that do. And then Death Punch is like, you think people would be still like writing you at 5 a.m.? Well, my 5 a.m., I don't know what time it was for you, but if they didn't like care about you, I'm like, you have a point. You have a point. Because I mean, I wouldn't. there's not a single YouTuber that if they disappeared tomorrow, I'd be like sad about it. I'd just be like, well, okay, like moving on to bigger and better things, I guess. I don't know. So what else can I talk about? I got my tarot cards read. That was interesting. Have you seen any cool movies lately? I don't really watch a lot of movies. The thing with me is like I'll get to that in a minute. The thing with me is I have a really like my attention span is like that big. Like I have no attention span. So sit down and watch a whole movie, I don't know. Unless I've already seen it and it's like a comfort situation. But yeah, the last movie I watched was Soul on Disney Plus. Which, by the way, y'all think DP looks like Soul? Or what was it? What was his name in the movie? I forget. He had a name. I don't know. So funny you say that because I've been a big movie person because of my I've never been a big movie person because of my tiny attention span. Yeah. I mean, I don't get me wrong, like I love going to the movie theater because I have like really positive memories of going to the movie theater when I was a little girl, so like I love the movie theater. But yeah, to sit there in my house and watch a whole movie, I'm like, unless I've seen it 1,000 times, then I will. I really want to try to get through the end of Sons of Anarchy. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Because I've never seen the end of it, even though I know what happens. There was the tarot cards. They basically said that I should like build something like for myself. I don't know, and that I'm missing an opportunity. I don't know what that means or like where it is. And then I have a lot of fucking fear, which like yeah. Like I didn't need the tarot cards for that one. I think the coolest part was they essentially told me that I needed to walk in moonlight, which essentially means like when you're walking by moonlight, you can only see like the few steps in front of you. And like not the full picture. So it's basically like telling me like, bitch, you need to like do something and not just sit there because you're terrified. And I was like, damn, really? I guess. And yeah, other stuff too, but I'll save that for another day. Oh, I can say though, shout out to Stormy Atlantis. Thanks for the reading, girl. If you're into tarot or like anything spirit wise, you should check out the YouTube channel Stormy Atlantis. I'll link it down below if I can remember how to do that. She is dope. What I really need to do is do some shadow work too. Y'all ever done shadow work? I need advice. Yeah. I'm putting it off because it's painful. Like, I don't know that it's painful, but I assume it's painful. Like, the fucking vaccine I could do, like, physical pain I could do, but, not spiritual pain or emotional pain. That shit, fuck that. But I downloaded a playlist on Spotify that was like for doing shadow work. So that's me setting the intention. Am I ever gonna do it? I don't know. Stay tuned. I should though. You guys can't tell from this angle, but like on the inside I'm kind of fucked up. So ooh. I'm not familiar with shadow work. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, you can look it up on YouTube. It's unfortunate. I mean, it's some people, including myself, probably need to do it. I'm just saying that, like, it's some serious shit. After all this time, I still forget to close the blind before I record. Whew. Anyways, thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. Like I said, I don't know like how often I'm gonna be here, but maybe. That's like the number one thing that YouTubers say not to do. Like the number one thing is people are like, be consistent and like make sure your audience can depend on you. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna dip for half a year and then come back on a random Saturday. We'll see who's still here. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna wrap this up. But yeah. I mean, normally I would say I'll see you guys in the next one, but I don't know when that'll be. I don't want to give you guys false hope. If you want to, you can encourage No Stick to leave me sweet messages. I'm kidding. I'm joking. But also, like, No Stick is so sweet. Like, how can you say no to that person? Like, I just died you. I can't say no. So, thanks for sharing your feelings. And I send you prayers and healing. on your loss. Thank you so much. It's been a while, so like I can talk about it without like falling apart. But it's still really hard. But like I said, hug your animals. And I really want you guys to see that moon, so I have to remember to switch out the thumbnails. It was a crazy freaking moon, man. I've never seen a moon that bright in my life. But the minute that I saw it, I was like, oh, that's her being like, I'm cool. So yeah. I'm gonna go because now I'm just rambling. But if you're watching this after, thank you for everything. Like literally, thank you for watching and subscribing, and thank you to the people that were talking to me and were on my Facebook page back when I had it. And thank you for like caring ultimately about me and my life. I feel like I'm saying goodbye. I'm not trying to like say goodbye. That's not the point of this. I'm just saying like I'll always come back. Don't know when, but I'll always come back. And if you see more videos disappear, I'm sorry. Maybe message me if you really care about a video, tell me and I might put it back up. But yeah, whatever happens next, I will make sure to let you guys know. All right. I hope y'all have a good day. Okay.